Lights? No lights?
Do you want more light, less light? Where are you at?
Oh.
You good?
Yeah, that
Okay.
should be fine. Riddled with fear, they watched as the vicious beast tore apart their village. The Nyan had struck again. Defeated, the villagers began to clean up the wreck that the Nyan had caused. One villager, however, did not feel as though they should give up. He had enough of the Nyan tearing apart their village year after year as they all hid and watched in horror. He had decided to come up with an idea to get rid of the beast once and for all. In order to protect his village, he assembled the villagers, young and old, to build a beast that could rival the vicious Nyan. A beast so powerful and frightening that the Nyan would be too terrified to return ever again. The villagers worked day in and day out to perfect this beast. The following year, on Chinese New Year, the Nyan had returned. The dusk had set in a thick fog, setting the mood right for his attack. He entered the village, his eyes dark and ferocious as ever. Looking for the villagers so that he could see fear in their eyes, they were nowhere to be found. Through the thick fog, he heard a frightening sound, loud, clashing, and banging noises that grew louder and louder by the second. Nyan tried to duck his head to the ground to dampen the irritating sound, but it just grew louder. Then he saw the most frightening sight he had ever seen. Through the fog, a bright bird beast stepped forward, strong and fierce. He had eyes like a phoenix, a heavenly mirror upon his forehead, a horn upon his head, and teeth as sharp as the white tiger's. His body was long like the dragon, and claws were sharp. The Nyan was so terrified by the sights and sounds, he fled the village before the beast had been given the chance to charge. Since then, the villagers never had to worry about the Nyan destroying another crop season or their homes for the new year. This is one of many legends that are found to be about the birth of the Chinese lion. Within the story, you may have noticed that the lion was not only created for the purpose of entertainment, but as used for protection, luck, and blessings for a new beginning, for a new year. There are also many components to a lion dance, mainly containing the physical appearance of the lion, how the lion is given instant stands life, as well as how the entire dance comes together. Most people often mistake the Chinese lion for a dragon, given its fearsome yet fluffy appearance. The lion dance costume actually takes its aspect features from several different auspicious animals. These include the dragon, the phoenix, the qilin, or Chinese unicorn, the tortoise with a snake wrapped around it, and the white tiger. From the dragon, they borrowed its large protruding forehead for intelligence, and the beard. From the unicorn, they took the ears and tail. As you can tell, this is not the Western version of the unicorn. From the tortoise, they took the shell for the hump on the back of the lion's head, and the snake represented the spine of the lion. From the phoenix are the eyes and the top knot, or the horn, in the shape of the animal. The white tiger is represented by the teeth in the lion's mouth. According to the website, The Chinese Art of Lion Dancing, the first four are known as the four divine animals, while the white tiger and the others, minus the qilin, are known as the guardians of the four directions. While the essence of the lion is important, the coloring is also significant. Though you would think that the color is random due to its vibrancy, it truly isn't. The colors of the lion actually come from yet another story of the Three Kingdoms. The story of the Three Kingdoms has three main characters, three brothers really, that are important to the coloring of the lions. Their names are Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei. Each of the brothers was represented by a color according to one of his characteristics. Liu Bei's lion has the color yellow represent him because it stands for wisdom, and his skin color was kind of yellowish. His brother Guan Yu has the color red for righteousness, loyalty, and bravery. The youngest brother, Zhang Fei, has black as the most aggressive and has a physically dark complexion. When referring to these specific lions, you may call them by the three generals, because in the story of the Three Kingdoms, that's exactly what they are. Later on, three additional lions were added to the group. The green-faced lion represents Zhuguan, the heroic. The The yellow, or yellow with an orange hue, represented Wanjun, known as the righteous lion. Finally, there is the white lion, known as Machu. This lion is only used in funeral processions and is promptly burned after the performance to join the loved one in the afterlife. Coloring the lions is what gives them rank and importance, but there is also another portion of the lion dance that is needed for the actual performance. In order to perform, the lion needs to be given life. Not simply with just people moving the lion, making it work, but with a ceremony to give the lion its auspicious power. We at Zhongyi Kung Fu Association call this Huiguang, or giving life to the lion. The procession is as follows. The sleeping lion is placed in the center of the guan. Then the master, or Shifu, of the association sets up tables with food and offerings to the gods on this auspicious day. As Shifu reads the blessings for the lion, he pays symbols and lines on the body, the eyes, the tongue, feet, which are normally my feet, and ears of the lion, finishing off with the name of the lion on the heavenly mirror located on its forehead, blessing the lion with its auspicious power. When the music begins, the lion wakes and he greets his, or her, elders, giving them friendly hugs in order of eldest to youngest. Then the lions dance in a circle, celebrating the life that the newborn lion has received, concluding the awakening ceremony. Awakening the lion is only a small portion of the lion dance itself, but must be done in order to perform blessings. Without awakening, blessing a home would be like a hobo, coming into your house and blessing it instead of a priest. Though it might have meaning, it would have absolutely no auspicious power. Of course, in order to perform these blessings, or any lion dance really, you have to have music. A lion dance without music is simply stated a lion without a heartbeat, or soul to keep life. With that being said, there are three important natural elements to the music that the lion dance keeps. There are the elements of metal, wood, and skin, following the instruments corresponding with the belief of the use of natural elements, called bagua. Musical instruments in these categories are gong and cymbals, metal, clappers, wood, and drum, skin. However, the effect of the clappers has long been accomplished with simply hitting the rim of the drum. As I have said before, the musical aspect of the lion dance holds importance to keeping the lion alive while it's dancing, helping with the emotions of the lion. Take, for example, if the beat of the drum is fast. The lion would be happy and excited, as you might have seen. Another purpose of music in myths was to keep the vicious Yan scared and at bay. When starting a lion dance, you can't simply start by putting on the lion's head and dancing around like a fool without a beat. There needs to be order, most of all, a leader. That's where the monk comes into play. The monk, also known as Dai Tao Fat, or fat-headed Buddha, not fat-headed, is an important factor to the lion dance. The monk in legends was known to keep the lion under control and to assure that he would not cause harm to any of those he was blessing. Today, the monk is used not only to awaken the lions from their sound sleep, as will be shown in the video, but to lead them so that they know where to go, what to bless, and when to show respect. The monk is simply a person dedicated to keeping the lion dancers from crashing into each other, making sure that all parts are blessed, people are entertained, and overall making things run as smoothly as possible. That being said, I have prepared a video for you of one of the lion dances I personally have performed in, and shows these aspects will come together. I use this.
Control A. There you go.
Stop being a butt, please. Mind fight?
Yes.
Thank you. It doesn't take long, trust me. Is it on?
All on.